Yo, what is going on, guys? Back again, another video. Title might have gotcha, kind of clickbaiting you here. Really what I mean is becoming more intentional with our networking efforts, okay? Something I've been at fault with recently, and I've honestly recently come to the realization that I haven't been entirely intentional with my networking. And I wouldn't say it's shooting me in the foot, but I would say it's been hindering me and holding me back. Now, I kind of got this inspiration and actually made this realization from something JD said, because he's an absolute wizard and he knows everything. But he basically said, if you're not getting the results that you want from networking, become intentional with who you need to be speaking with, in a sense, right? And I noticed with myself, my own networking, like, yeah, sure, I've been posting a lot, I've been getting some decent visibility. However, I am not necessarily speaking to the people that I need to be speaking to. I enjoy talking to lots of people, and I've learned a lot from all kinds of people from all over the globe, and it's awesome. But I do need to kind of narrow my focus on the ideal client avatar. Like the right person, the right people I need to be speaking to get to where I want to go. So how I plan to change this is to speak with more closers or people who have closing opportunities, because guess what? I'm a closer. I'm looking for a closing opportunity. I've at least realized and noticed my own efforts that I am getting a lot of appointment setting opportunities, and I'm speaking with a lot of beginners. Okay, and not to say that there's anything wrong with appointment setting or speaking with beginners, but I don't want to be a beginner forever, and I don't want to be an appointment setter. I'm a closer, so I need to speak with closers. I need to get on the radar of closers. So I need to be, obviously, more intentional with the people that I'm speaking to. Who am I reaching out to? Is this a closer? Right? Like, okay, they're a closer on an offer that I would like to be a part of, or they're at least accomplishing the things that I want to accomplish. Okay, boom, that's a person to reach out to, right? And also kind of be with my content, and you're going to see a dramatic change in this with my posts and content, is that it needs to be in the world of closing. So I'm going to start talking about closing calls, sales methods, closing tactics, things in that like avenue that will make my brand be known as closer, right? And have closers seeing my brand and interacting with me, and I guess like attracting closers, right? That's who I'm, or people with closing opportunities, whether that's recruiters and whatnot, but you get the point. And for a long time, like, I was just networking to network. Like, I was just talking to anybody. And again, as I said earlier, like, that's great, that's cool, but I wasn't getting the opportunities that I was looking for. And I do think, in the very, very, very beginning, your first couple weeks, like, yeah, talk to anybody and everybody, right? Just get your name out there. But even then, have some intention. But in that period of time, do that. But I'm not in that period of time anymore. So these changes need to be made. And yeah, it sucks that it's kind of been this long and I haven't really realized that. But fuck it, we know it now. So gotta make those changes, right? But yeah, that's kind of short video. That's all I'm really here to talk about. Is I'm personally going to become a lot more intentional with my networking efforts. I think you should too. How I plan to do that is just the content that I create will be centered around closing and sales calls. Like I'll share a quick example with you guys. I asked a question today in the UCM Facebook group. What is the 20% on a sales call that you do that gets 80% of your results? Okay? Some beginner or some appointment setter can't answer that. The only people that can engage in that are people who do that. Who does that? Closers. Holy shit, wild example and understanding. My mind is fucking blown. And I hope yours is too. But yeah. So that's A, with content, and then B, reaching out to people who I know are closers, right? Does that mean I'm just going to suddenly ignore all the beginners or appointment setters who are talking to me? Of course not. But priority levels drop a bit, to be completely honest. But anyways, that's the video. I hope you take something away from this. I hope you call me handsome. I hope you like the video. I hope you hit subscribe. I hope you comment that I'm handsome. Did I ever say that? Yeah, and I hope you're more intentional with your networking. Have a great night. Adios.